welcome to the Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
And I'm Jason Ross. Ooh, yes.
Little fade in today. Fade in. It's Monday. I am makeup free. Ta-da!
So is it wrong that I saw you put on some makeup? I watched you put a little bit of boop.
You watch me put on Aquaphor, a very thick Vaseline for the lips.
Oh, wonderful. Jason, where are you at? Same place always. Well, I'm not. I've been in the basement for a bit. I'm still in the basement.
Yeah, we're still in the basement. We're working our way up. Cindy is saying, is there an in-between for a soft and firm day? Because that's where I'm at. Cindy, you and I are the same. I'm fighting a soft. It's a limp, maybe. Jennifer, welcome.
People were talking about it as if it's a squishy day. I saw that too. Squish day.
I'm feeling like it is a bit of a squishy day. I have, we talk about our bodies a lot on this podcast, and I've hit a point now where it's time to change. Because we can't have chicken nuggets at 11 p.m. on a Sunday because we can't. We did, but we can't. So we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, but you know what I've gotten to? And honestly, you can.
This is what Barack Obama was talking about when he said, yes, you can. That's what he was referring to.
Yeah, and I was really upset he didn't mention me after he said that. Because I could have used a few more followers. Jenny says, I dreamt I was organizing a big Regulars hang in a giant mansion in Toronto. Everyone was coming in from everywhere to hang out and be friends in real life, and we were all getting along so well. I'm dead. That would be so beautiful.
Casa Loma. Yeah.
In Casa Loma. That's so nice. Jan says a semi-Fredo? Fredo?
I think this is a cooking term. Two little sandwiches knows what the hell is up, is what we know.
Elizabeth is
or semi-Fredo. Is it Fredo from The Godfather? Or is that a reference to?
I thought it was like Alfred.
Oh, maybe it's a. We're both dumb.
we're a dumb. Our first podcast, This Dumb Thing, it hasn't changed.
Except the name.
Except the name. Elizabeth says there's a really rainy and gross day in DC, so definitely on the softer side. I agree. My dogs were like, I do not want to go out. I don't want to be I don't even want to be perceived. Stephanie says we have to do this big hang. Well, I was going to maybe do this at the end, but maybe we should talk about a massive hang that is coming up that we've decided on and we've had conversations about. And
sure. Yes, 100%. But you also didn't finish Stephanie's comment of just to find out Snake King's identity. That's the goal. But yes,
I didn't even miss that. Yes. Snake King shall always be a mystery, in a way. I also want to say I've missed the Regulars. I was working on a different project and on the internet. And let me tell you, we got a great crew because the other internet crews, perverts, all pervs. There's just a bunch of pervs. I had to deal with so many trolls. You know what I mean? And not here. Just never here. It's so nice. Knock on wood. I love this crew so much. I look forward to it. What are you making that face for?
There's things popping up on my computer that have never happened before. I don't know what's going on. It's all Zoom. Zoom's like, we have an update for you right now. Can you please do this right now? Anyways, that's what's happening. Also,
what?
It's a dessert, like a soft ice cream log. And that's from Two Little Sandwiches.
Jameson says, soft log day. Yeah, you and me both. I definitely feel like a soft log. If I could describe my body, it would be a melting ice cream log.
Yeah, like a soft log. Like when you're walking through the forest and you're hiking over things, but then you step on that mossy log and your foot goes right through it by accident. It goes, you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, what happened to that wood?
Sorry, my dog just scared itself. I'm having the type of day where you dust off the Fitbit from the junk drawer. Yeah. you plug it back in, and then you fill your 64-ounce gallon of water, your big water bottle, and you go, I'm sorry, I'm back.
Do you know what? I did that, and then what happened was, I guess batteries on them die eventually. So I did it. I dusted it off. I put it on. I got ready, and then it didn't work. So I went, okay, back to the couch.
Okay, so let's talk about our big announcement, and then I have a plan, maybe like a birthday gift for you and I, or a Christmas gift for you and I to give to each other.
I love it.
Okay, cool.
Because I didn't know what to get you.
Are we getting each other gifts?
We can't even see each other.
I know, it's true. Okay, whoa. Jan is living her best life. She goes, I'm eating a giant plate of tater tots and a Coke Zero. Serious soft log date. Absolutely not, Jan. That's living your best fucking life. Are you kidding me?
I know we're trying to get in to talk about a cool, awesome hang, but Jan keeps popping up in the thing, and I'm sitting here.
We have to jump into it. Yeah. Can you talk? Because something happened this weekend. Jason's eating something. Do you want to talk about it?
I'm eating something. I'm drinking something. Stacey got online with me this morning, and she's like, so anything happened to you this weekend that maybe you want to tell me about? And I said, no, not at all. Nothing. What are you talking about? Turns out she was well aware what happened to me this weekend because, but I was trying to hold it as a surprise for the podcast that the wonderful Two Little Sandwiches made a trip from Toronto all the way out into the suburbs where I'm staying, where I'm quarantined in a basement, to leave me a box of my favorite Big Man's pizza.
The best.
Which I could have easily finished the entire pizza last night, but I was like, I'm going to save it for the pod to surprise Stacey, and drop me off with one of these amazing Two Little Sandwiches mugs.
Amazing. They're the best.
Yeah, 100%. All you should get a Two Little Sandwiches. Jen, do you sell this merchandise? Do you sell this merchandise, Jen? Because everybody should be picking one of these babies up.
Everyone should be. They're gorgeous and wonderful. And if we haven't said this once, we'll say it twice and thrice. Two Little Sandwiches just launched an amazing newsletter, and you can go check that out. But yes, Jason was trying to surprise me with his gifts, and you thought I would really love the surprise of watching him eat great pizza.
Yeah, with green olives. Like it's it's amazing. And then like. She came out and with Sheldon, and Sheldon started to eat it. And he was like, "This, I never am afraid to give Big Man's Pizza anyone and go, it's the best. I'm never afraid to be like, you go try it because you're going to be let down."
No,
never. You're never going to be let down. And Sheldon was like, "Yeah, this is the best pizza."
Amanda, you're correct. Jan is the absolute best ever. She's incredible. And that was a lovely gift. And I was very jealous of the hang.
She did call me like, she's like, we're 15 minutes out. I probably should have called you before. And I was like, I answered the phone like this as I was already eating my dinner. And I was like, put this away, throw it out. I don't care. I got pizza coming.
Jameson has never had Big Man's, and it's a real shame because I believe Jameson has a car. So Jameson has actually no excuse.
Yeah. And I've literally turned so many people onto it. I think that if I could get commission on there, I'd be rich as hell from Big Man's.
And what I love about Big Man's Pizza is they don't give a shit about
they don't
you.
care.
No, they don't care about
Hold on 1 second. I'll even show you how much they don't care.
Okay. Thanks, Jason. So as you can see, this is a very professional setup. I don't know where Jason got that blue sheet, and maybe we'll never know. But
yeah. This is how much they don't give a shit about you.
Hold on, let me go full screen on this. Look at this. Yeah, if you want to see what Big Man's Pizza is all about,
these guys don't care.
YouTube.com/the regulars. First of all, can we just inspect the back of that? Can you pick it up?
Yep.
I just want to look at the back because is it a bunch of spices there behind? Because I didn't know if it was books or spices.
It's a bunch of mason jars that are probably got whatever their front is for, because there's never anybody actually in the store, and it's been going since 1988. Baby. See,
this is a really sweet moment because we're talking about our most favorite and beloved thing, which is Big Man's Pizza. And we have a brand new listener or chatter, and that is Elizabeth. Welcome, Elizabeth.
That's Emily.
What? Oh, I'm saying Elizabeth. Emily, sorry. I'm somewhere else today. Emily, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so when we do our big regulars hang, it will be catered by Big Man's Pizza.
So now, speaking of a big regulars hang.
Oh, yes. So Jason and I are really excited to announce, and we know that it might be last minute, but we are ready to just get down. 2020 has been nothing short of
where y'all got to be. Where does anyone have to go?
Can you imagine someone had the audacity to have somewhere to be? I wouldn't be able to handle it. If someone was like, I can't do that, I'm busy this weekend, I'd be like, doing what, Jeff? Doing the fuck what? What are you doing?
I got a Zoom hang with my cousins. So.
Oh, right. Who cares about their cousins? Can we just say? Who actually cares about their cousins? So Jason and I want to celebrate the holidays with everyone. We know that it's not a normal year, and I know that it's sort of like a bittersweet time. So we thought, let's have an old-fashioned Regulars barn burner. So this Saturday, we are having a Regulars holiday SPECSPOOKULAR.
Fuck, Marie! In your mind, Barbara. This is as tall as I'll ever be.
So it's this Saturday here on the channel at 9 p.m. You can join us for
Have some drinks.
Put on a holiday sweater, get dressed up, get dressed down, bring your friends. We're going to bring our faves, and we are just going to have a good old-fashioned holiday party.
It's a corporate party, so there'll be people spiking punch. There'll be people sitting on printers. There'll be people
people kissing.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing like you've never kissed before?
Oh no, I'm laughing because I used to live in the corporate life, and those Christmas parties, it was like, yep, what's happening over there? This is fucked. You know, it really actually happens. Like weird things happen.
The corporate parties are fun because they are similar to a theater, like the end of a show party, because the sexual tension is ripe.
Sure, but like corporate, like
what?
But like, yes, it's fun. But like,
thank you.
A talent show, nice. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I don't know where you went. Shayla wants a talent show. I mean, I think you've seen all of our talents, which is Jason eating pizza and me screaming about something confidently, and then backtracking.
We're doing woman. We're doing that for sure.
We could do slam. We could do some slam poetry for sure. Maybe we'll do some corporate. Alla Barbara, who I don't think is in the chat today, we can do some corporate slam poetry about our ex-lovers. I have some material. Kelsey Priest, I have some material.
I'm just going to talk nicely about all of my exes, and that'll be it.
Okay, listen, I know you're really enjoying your pizza, but you are getting a bit Alistair Forbes in the mouth.
Does that track? I stopped.
2 little sandwiches will be there. Hopefully, we were going to email her after this just to confirm the date, but she will be there.
Things happen on the fly here. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, listen, but it's going to be fun, and I'm excited. I'm just excited to hang out with our pals and just have a bit of a shit show. That's what we want. 9 p.m. Maybe we'll make some holiday cocktails.
We definitely make some holiday cocktails.
We got to get Casual Friday on the.
We'll have Casual Friday out on a Saturday. You guys don't want to know what happens to Casual Friday on a Saturday.
He can't even spell robe.
He walks to A&W, no problem.
Oh my God. Again, I want to talk about the chicken nuggets I had last night. I can't. Jameson wants a Nigel Downer hat fashion show.
Okay, great.
We'd be there for hours.
Yeah.
Jenny says she's super pumped, and so are we. I'm really excited. So we will be Claire says, I want to hear Stacey slam for when she was yelling in the street at her ex. Let me tell you, I'll get a guitar and I will reenact it line by line. Laura says she's loving the mood lighting at Stacey's. Laura, we haven't mentioned. Can we talk about this look at this little guy.
Sure. Well, you've adjusted your camera. It's facing a different direction a bit today.
No.
Yeah, because where's the plant? It's always over your other shoulder, and we see the plant.
Oh, yes. I just didn't adjust my camera today. Tamika, what did she miss? Okay, well, let's catch you up. Tamika, this Saturday, the Regulars Holiday SPECSPOOKULAR is happening Saturday, December 19th at 9 p.m.
And the other thing you missed is Jan Caruana is a goddamn angel. But
she's angel.
Yeah, not new news.
So I'm excited. I'm gonna bring a vibe.
Is that a costume?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But I will tell you, there was something really funny about our Halloween SPECSPOOKULAR where after we were done.
Oh God, I'm so glad there was something funny about it.
No, but after we were done, and I was just like in a bathing suit top and a huge wig and just Home Alone, that I had blue eyeshadow, like I had to take.
We got a bit drunk, so that would have been great if you like burnt popcorn and your fire alarm went off, but you passed it on the couch, and then a fireman kicks in the door and is like, "What the?"
And I'm like, hello, stranger. That would be so funny. Can we make that sketch where I need assistance after Halloween and I'm trying to be sexy and I'm just like, well, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw my stepsister the other day who kind of like came over from a distance and said waved hi.
Oh, fun.
But she had mentioned too, she was like, she's like, oh my God. She pointed out how she's like, I want that house. It's going to be in my like I'm going to secret it. I'm going to put it on my vision board or whatever.
Okay.
And then I thought that's a pretty funny sketch too. We could do where it's like someone's on your driveway taking a picture and it's like, that's my house. No, well, I'm secreting it. So no. I secreted this a long time ago. Get out of here. Give me your camera. Give me that camera.
You and I did have that sketch where I was cheating on you in my mind and you were like, get him out of your mind. And I was like, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Wait a minute. Why are you looking at the doctor like that? I'm dying. I'm on the bed. I did die in that, and then you went to Florida.
No. Yeah, but it was all just pretend. But I found that on YouTube. You know, you ever get recommended like old videos you've done? And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I've watched that within the last year. I saw it once, and I was like, yeah.
Me too. Well, it's funny because like, anyways, I won't get into it. I'm definitely in a body spiral today, so we won't focus on it. But yeah. What?
Quarantine it's just blessed me. Like pizza is just the top of the hay bale is what's going on with this. It's been a good week of, staying warm with all this extra body fat.
Oh my God. I'm going to work out today. I'm going to put the Fitbit back on, but here's what I wanted to tell you. So I found a new type of Fitbit that I was like, Jason and we need a sponsorship. I don't think we should buy it. I think we should secret it. Okay.
I'll take a picture of it online. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's called a Whoop band, and it's just like, it's just a band and it goes right into your phone. So there's no like clock or anything. There's no like, it just kind of looks like a bracelet.
And it's called a Whoop, like
WHOOP.
Okay.
This is not sponsored, but we would really be interested. And then it tracks your sleep, and then you can build like a crew.
You know that the person that named that was like, this is going to be great, man. It's going to sell like crazy. And people are going to be walking around going, Whoop, there it is. And then that's going to be their ad campaign.
Then they all cheers their Gatorade and then put it up their butts. Down the hatch.
You gunned that.
Ricky's freaking gunning that lemon lime.
In with the Gatorade, out with the bottle rockets. Bend over, Ricky. Let's rock it.
You know what's so crazy? You know, rockets, like the candies. I used to be like,
they're called Smarties in the States. So weird.
Oh, weird. I used to be like, well, gotta take my pills. Who was I as a child?
I think that was everybody. We'd be like,
what the fuck?
We'd be in the backyard playing like Army or something, and you're like, dang, oh God, give me my medicine. Give me my medicine. And then when you ate a rocket, you were back to life.
Okay. If I walked into the backyard and my kid was like, give me my medicine, and everyone was feeding him rocket, that game would...
Yeah. Okay, I'm back to life. Let's go, guys.
I mean, it is true. When you eat one of those rockets, like you have to just instinctually go, woo! Like after you eat one. They're so tart. But if I saw my kid playing medicine, I'd be like, you're all going home. What the fuck's the matter with you? What's going on?
Well, then when you're a teenager and you get to be crushed up, you're like, look what I got, guys. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Cocaine! Like, and all the...
Give me my medicine. Give me my medicine. Woo!
I just like, it's so confusing to me. I'm also just checking my volume, so people let me know if it's okay. Great. Anyways, this Whoop band is crazy because it will track how much you've slept, but then it relates it to like how much you should work out the next day.
That's crazy. Your workout depends on how much you sleep.
Well, it's like how much have you recovered? So I think you and I will start at 500,000% recovered.
I don't sleep. I'm a terrible sleeper.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
then
one thing it would be like, okay, something's broken in my own body. This is the wee whoop talking.
I love how you call it the wee whoop.
Well,
The wee
someone
whoop's
in the
talking.
chat, Shayla called it the wee whoop. So, wee whoop, wee whoop. I'm sexy is what's
I gotta
happening
get
here.
that. I think I took it off for some reason.
Very much chamber.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, talking
anyways,
of TikToks, do you want to look at a couple TikToks?
did you find some TikToks?
I told you I'd bring some.
I know, but I just wasn't sure. Stephanie says that a kid did that in high school with Smarties and got suspended for saying it was cocaine.
Well, here's the thing, Stephanie, you're probably from the States because that's what I'm saying. The Rockets are Smarties. They're called Smarties in the States, and
Wild.
Smarties here are very different.
Yeah, they're like Smarties are really thin M&Ms.
Yeah, if you did that here with Smarties and called it cocaine, everyone would be like, okay, Robert obviously doesn't know what drugs are.
Yeah, and like, can we talk about Smarties for a second?
I love them.
But you know when you eat Smarties and you think your teeth are about to hit them, but then there's still like half an inch to go? Like you're like, oh, ow. Like, because they're so thin. We're like, you know exactly what
it's like when you go to a cottage or something and you're like, oh, I'm going to jump off that like whatever small thing. And then you jump and you're like, oh, I hit the water. I didn't hit the water yet.
Yeah, that's a Smartie.
Whoa.
So like,
I'll tell you something else. That extra little bit, that's where you're living. So
because like for me, it's like, like for Halloween, you get the little Smarties boxes.
yeah.
That's going down one box. That's enough.
Yeah, and then someone turns it into like a kazoo sort of thing. Apparently you can play them like music boxes and you're like,
Great. I'm glad Jeff found a fucking hobby. Jeff, imagine your partner just blowing on a box of Smarties. I'd be like, get a job. Can you do something for our family?
I love them. I'll tell you the closest thing you're going to get to a Canadian Smartie in the United States is you go and you get the things called, I forget what they call, but you're at Trader Joe's and you get their chocolate drops or something like that, and they're Smarties. That's
really?
Smarties. Yeah.
Jenny is correct, though. I will say this. I agree with her on this review of Smarties. They're dull and they're too sweet now, and they're not good anymore. There's no vibrance in Smarties. They've lost their color. Yeah, they're not as bright.
The hell's wrong with you, Smarties?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going for the Smarties often. I mean, I'll go for an M&M peanut.
That's my jam. I go Smarties.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Smarties, Rolos. I think you and I like
Rolos?
different chocolate bars. Yeah, we're done.
Rolos are ew. I can see how you eat them too.
Yeah,
It's very mouth heavy. Yeah, very, very mouth heavy. Jan says my dad used to work for a Rowntree and would bring home, I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I think it's Rowntree.
Yeah,
Pronounced
and would
Rowntree.
bring home so many Smarties, like too many Smarties. I get that.
I'd use it for my wallpaper, and I would just have like you could spell words with like I don't know. That'd be great.
What?
You just put them up like little buttons, but then you spell like big words, so it just looks like a pixelated picture.
Your wedding, didn't you have your faces on Smarties?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I got pretty wasted at your wedding, and you know, people leave the takeaway gift a lot, and there was a whole table left. Did I destroy a bunch while also eating Big Man's, and then also take a bunch home to eat? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into your freaking TikToks because I'm proud of you. This is
you won't be after you see them, but I'm gonna do these anyways. So like some of them, you know, you get caught up in the moment. You're like, this is funny to me now, but I know it won't be on the pod.
Do I get caught up in the moment? Never forget the kid going, I was the one in that bag. Where I was clearly, I haven't gotten over it. Okay, so let me see what you've got here.
I'll start. Let me start with this one. Because do you watch The Mandalorian?
No.
Okay, we won't do that one then. We'll stay away from that one.
No, I get it. I like Baby Yoda.
Well, the thing is this, like season 2 came out and I was like, I didn't like the first few episodes, which might be controversial because people are like, I love it.
Can I just see the TikTok?
Yes, I'm going to say this guy spoke to me perfectly. It's like every episode, the first few episodes of season 2, this is it.
Okay. Oh no, we can't do our mission because we're out of milk. Guess we better get some at this new planet. Hey, we just need to get some milk.
We don't like Mandalorians, but we'll give you some milk if you kill the warlord monster bandit that's been using our Wi-Fi. Okay, well, here's your milk. Wait a second.
Oh no, Baby Yoda drank all the milk.
That's it. I think if you would watch The Mandalorian, it nails it dead on for the first like few episodes. You're like, yeah, he just keeps going to different places, and then he's like, I want to find a Jedi, and they're like, great, well, we don't have a Jedi here, but
Can I tell you why I think it's funny? He's Australian, right? Or is he from New Zealand?
I don't know. I'm terrible with his accent. I'd be like, I don't know, is it British or is it?
It's very funny. He's very funny. I like it.
You are like a producer at the back of a stage show, just being like, that was funny. That was a good bet. We're going to keep that one. That was very, very funny.
I've worked here for 30 years. I am numb. I don't feel
I'll put
anything.
this one on because this one I was like, this one's for Stacey for sure because we talked about boy bands. This one's for Stacey.
Okay, great.
When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
Just burning their old friends.
Okay, first of all, of course it's Lance Bass and Joey Fatone. Okay. and the thing is, what's so funny about it is like, we're going, oh yeah, Lance Bass and Joey Fatone, but they believe Chris Kirkpatrick is below them, which is so shitty.
But did you think Chris Kirkpatrick is like, oh, that's funny, guys? Like he's like, he's in on the joke.
No, he was gonna be like, at least freaking call me back if you're gonna make some jokes. Call me back. He probably sings to his wife too. Oh God. Okay, what's your next one?
Okay, here's another one for you. Again, I don't know how funny these are, but this is like, I don't know. It's fitting. You'll see. You've seen that one.
I saw that one and I died laughing. Also, but I died laughing because I was like, first of all, what's with that shirt in the first place?
But you saw it says sasshole, right?
No, I know, but
the S seems to be pretty hidden in the picture today. I think the photographer did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's so funny. But also, like, what a shirt. Like, that was just a normal day to send your kid in a sasshole shirt. Like, also, I remember my sister, my mom. Yeah. Does that shirt say ass? No, it says sasshole. My mom.
But it's the same as like being like someone sending their kid to school and being like, the shirt says puck off. And it's just like a hockey shirt. And you're like,
I know, but you
can't sending your 4-year-old child to school in that.
Like a mother trucker shirt or something. My sister one year for pictures. So my mom was like, wanted us to pretend that we were like put together like for picture day. So I think she gave my sister like a French braid like the night before to like sleep in and go to school. And my sister had like other plans and she was really into making like, like yarn barrettes. So basically, it would just look like a ball of yarn, like on a bobby pin.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those look
so cool. My sister like went rogue, and like the thing about picture day that's so funny is like, it's out of your parents' control. Like it's just a surprise. Yeah. And my sister comes back. Her hair, she'd taken the braid out. It looked like she was fully like electrocuted. We don't even know whose shirt she was wearing, and she just had like this droopy piece of yarn. She looked like she had fallen down a hill, and she was like, and my sister was like, I think that's sick. I think I look amazing. Anyways,
I like it. I'm in.
I like it too. I love it.
By the way, Cindy, you got it.
I met Chris Kirkpatrick at a bowling alley here in Orlando. Very nice guy. That tracks to me.
Next time you see him there, just show him that video, and he's gonna be like, what? No. Oh, they turned on me.
They know I'm in Orlando. Oh no, the droves of women. Okay, what's your next one?
This one's lengthy, but I thought I'm going to put it on anyways because
does it have royalty-free music? Are we going to get dinged?
Who knows?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, over to the right. To the right. Oh, hey, hold on. Black on the Civic! Go get Black on the Civic! Where's the black hearted demon? Man, we gotta save the baby. Come on. We got. There it is. Go. Go. Hey, got the notification. There it is right there. Right there. Go. 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 Almost got him. Go. Right there. Right there. Right there. Go. 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 I got the baby! I got the baby!
Okay, for those watching, it's how people, how the government wants us to react to Amber Alerts. I got the baby. Jason, that's a good one. That's so good.
I thought it might be a little long, but I was like, the fish one worked, so this will be fine too.
Oh my God, I just cried on my shirt. That one is so funny because, okay, it's, first of all, when the Amber Alert goes off, everyone's reaction is always like, what the? It's an Amber Alert. That's...
Do you know what? As like my guilty self or whatever, when an Amber Alert does go off, I do like walk out the front door. I look down the street just to be like, well,
you do?
Just to be like, if everybody did that, then someone would see something.
Tamika's great. She goes, whenever one goes off, I start counting my kids.
Somebody has to put in the Amber Alert. It's like, oh, I didn't even know they were missing. I don't even know how the Amber Alert found out.
That is true. I mean, it is really, yeah, that one's really funny. Sorry, I'm burping with my coffee. Shit their pants reaction, says Shayla. That one's really good.
Yeah,
I'm loving it. What's your next one? Do you have one more?
I only have one more, and I feel like I should have ended it on that one. But this one is just, I think I was going through a Father Day because a lot of these have to do with kids. Anyways,
yeah.
This is just like, if you ever want kids to shut up, apparently this is how you do it.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
See, I knew that was nothing. But
you certainly were having a child day. That's okay. There's actually nothing sadder than thinking that a TikTok is really funny and you're like,
yeah, it's like, we used to put up all of our own work and like it was vulnerable, but not too vulnerable. This is more vulnerable. It's like, I was sitting in a quarantine room laughing at this really hard. Please laugh at it too.
Well, I also feel like I'm getting into an age of the sad aunt who just is sharing funny kid videos. See? I'm obsessed with them. Like there was one kid from like Northern England who just got a bunch of presents and he had a thick accent, which, that's getting me off the top.
You're already started.
And he couldn't believe that all the presents were for him for his birthday. And it was a scooter. And he was like, oh my God, I have to find it and play it for you all because it's just so freaking cute. But anyways, I get it. I think you did a really great job. I think you did a really, really great job. And you know who would have been proud of you for all that hard work that you put in? This little guy who I haven't stopped thinking about since you showed us this photo.
Bummed. Like all I need in that picture is a piece of yarn coming down and it would be so much better.
Jason, your face, what the fuck with this? I can't stop thinking about it.
This is as tall as I'll ever be.
At this very moment, I realized maybe I haven't had a stroke because my mouth's also very crooked in that picture there. I
think that's just your face.
I have a crooked mouth.
And that's okay.
Yeah, they say to be attractive, you have to have a very symmetrical face. And I have I'm a Picasso painting my face.
Okay. You really hit that A in a fun way. We have, thank you, Stacey, for uploading that Adam Driver TikTok to Instagram. No problem. It's there. Enjoy it. I saw that a bunch of people saved it. So I loved that. I just want everyone to be boned up for the holidays. That's my wish. Yeah, I don't know how I used to get kids to be quiet when I taught them. I think I was just loud enough.
Yep, I see it.
I would just go, excuse me, what is happening? And they would be like, ugh. Yeah. I wanted to show you a little something. She says, or Rob goes, that face goes with Stacey's teen boy voice. Do you think?
Which face? Which one?
Hey, guys. No, I don't know. This guy's a real sweetheart. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah.
This guy, maybe. All right, let me explain. Just quickly, let me explain.
If you go to that picture, I think like in the background, there's a guy just sitting there, and you can tell like he's like, oh fuck, why did I go to this school? Like, he teaches.
Oh yeah,
there or
totally.
Oh
yeah.
Fuck? What the fuck?
I just can't believe how tall you look. That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's not because I was tall. It's because like I'm crazy. In high school I was crazy thin. Like I was a toothpick.
Wow, cool. Why don't you just keep bragging?
That's not bragging when you're in high school and you're the weakest kid on the planet.
No, you know what I was really thinking about over the weekend? Like, I think it's completely unfair that like my preference in men is like big dumb babies that are like tall, big, like you know, Chris Pratt a la Parks and Rec.
Sure,
and
yeah.
like that's not even obtainable till you're in your 30s.
Well,
like, who am I going to date?
There's some high school kids that are probably like,
no.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm trying to think about.
Ew. Ew. Cough for a second. There you go.
I was trying not to cough.
You had like milk mouth. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, man, like I had to wait till I was like well in my 20s, near the back end, before like, you know, people were growing into that big dumb baby shape and that I so much enjoy.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to me.
I'm listening to you because I'm trying to go through, like, I only know a couple of like maybe like ex-boyfriends of yours or something. I'm like, none of them really fall into that category that you're talking about.
Exactly. I never provided myself with nice. No, I'm kidding. No, all my partners have been different than that. But I'm saying that like it's crazy that aesthetic that I so much enjoy is not really available until you're like older. You know what I mean?
Well, now you're there.
Now I'm here. Well, that's the thing. It's like on TikTok, there's a lot of like big beefy delights being like, let me be your boyfriend. But I'm like, what am I going to do with a mustache at 26?
There's one guy that I think you'd love that's I saw on TikTok, but the only reason why I didn't bring that one on because it's really funny, but it's very political heavy. But it's just this guy that's like bearded and big, and he just does like funny conversations with himself about like.
Okay.
Maybe I'll show you one after.
Yeah. Why are I send you TikToks all the time. Why aren't you sharing me anything?
I don't know. I'm sharing them. I shared 5 of them with you just now.
Some people will send me videos and they'll be like, I think you'll think this guy's hot. And I just love that I'm cultivating that brand. Where it's like, get a load of this, get a load of this. And I'm like, I will get a load of this. Thank you. Thank you so much. But it's a big like boyfriend, like, but again, it's like, you need to be older. Like, I don't trust a mustache at like 26.
Those mustaches that are just like you can see each strain of hair.
No, even like a big mustache, but it's like, what am I going to do with a 26?
If you at 26, if you can grow that, I hate you. I can't do it now. I've never been able to grow a big mustache.
I'm also not going to date a 26-year-old.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. What if Chris Pratt at 26? There you go.
Well, I know. I mean, because he's different now. You know, he's changed.
Yeah, he's religious now.
Yeah. Which, you know, everyone can do what they want. But I just can't imagine me, you know, going in and telling someone my sins and having them tell me what to do about it.
You know what we haven't talked about? Because I don't know this. What are you doing for like, what are you going to do? Is there anything like during the holidays? Like, what are you doing for like New Year's this year? Like, what the fuck's happening now?
Oh, okay. I'm going to actually do this really cool thing. Thanks for bringing it up. So there's this crazy thing that's happening over here called a fucking pandemic. So I'm probably going to stay in. And if I have to go out, wear a mask.
Is there any creative things around this? Like, is anybody doing fucking anything? Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you this. If someone is doing fucking something for New Year's, what the actual fuck? Get inside. Who are you? Am I doing anything for New Year's? Hunkering down, hoping that we'll open our eyes the day after New Year's and it's a full reset. That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't know. There's something like we should all do something, but individually, but collectively. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something we should do where we all light the world on fire or something. You know what I mean?
Well, that was the thing. I was going to say, like, do we do like another like holiday model challenge where we bring in the new year with putting our best foot forward?
Oh, maybe that's true. Maybe that's great.
Yeah. Don't be depressed about New Year. Maybe we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you can't. First of all, Jenny Sorrell, let's think about this. How depressed are you to miss the most fucking overhyped holiday of the year? New Year's sucks normally. So
also, we have some pretty breaking news for just 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Rob says, my rabbi just emailed my mom that she wants to talk to me.
Maybe she's been watching Robbie on this podcast. Maybe you're
Rob,
in trouble.
you have to keep us fully updated on this rabbi email mom situation. That is an absolute must. Jenny says, not only are we going to be alone, my best friend just got a boyfriend, and we've been New Year's Eve dates for like 14 years. God damn. I'm sorry.
But congratulations. I don't know why congratulations.
Oh, Jason,
but, like,
please. No.
Okay, you're right.
That's always tricky. You know that when like your friend gets a partner and then they're like, we can all hang out. It's like, can we all hang out? I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. Can we all hang out?
I think that I used to do that and probably was the hangout guy. I'm just like, whatever, man. And then you just...
Yeah, you are the whatever man.
What happens is like you all get drunk, you all party, and then everyone starts to go to like, it's because you've been away for the week or something. Everyone starts to go to the bedrooms, and then you're just like sitting there topless for some reason, just with your own like bottle of beer. Being like, all right, that was a good night.
Jason, the way that you see the world is beautiful and confusing to me because you could be at an orgy and you would have no idea. You'd be like, we danced all night. It was amazing. I met some new friends. Some people got together, which was nice.
This guy baked a Chex Mix that I mean, like, it was surprising how good it was. Salt and vinegar Chex Mix.
Salt. First of all, I can tell you, no matter how hot you are, if I see you gobbling down a salt and vinny Chex Mix, you're done. You're done and you're toast, and I don't want to know you. Jameson has a question. He says, have people been trying to date during this thing, and how? How are people dating?
I've heard a few stories about it through like whatever. And I know people that are going on dates and they're like, it's very awkward because you meet at like a park, socially distanced, and you just talk and hang out and be like, okay, great. And then it's like, see you later. All we're really doing is we're not experiencing something together. There's not the chance of like, maybe our hands will touch. Like there won't be any sort of like, whoa,
exactly.
You're literally just like, here's my audition. Here's my job interview. Here you go. This is me and this is you.
I'm Stacey McGonigal. I am 5'7", and I will be auditioning for your potential life ruiner. Thank you. I begin with birth. Troubled. Unwelcomed. Yeah, I'm wondering how people are doing it.
Well, we're going to make, Stacey and I are going to do a mob movie in 2020, and we're going to be Salt and Vinny.
Who's Salt and who's Vinny?
That's a great question.
I think I'm Salt and you're Vinny.
Good, because that's where I was going to go for sure.
Jenny says she's dating everyone in this chat, and I love that, and I welcome that, and I'm down to flirt whenever needed. My friend met someone on Bumble, and they went to a restaurant. It didn't work out. Yeah. That's a huge gamble.
Yeah, because one of them wanted to eat on the patio and be outside, and the other one's like, "Why don't we go inside?" And you're like, "Okay, see you later."
Yeah, I remember one of the last times I participated in a patio, and it was very, very, very cold. And they did have the restaurant open, and the people at the table, we were just looking, and we were like, we can't. But just the dream of being warm.
But were the people inside?
Yeah.
So were you also watching them, and they know they're watching and feeling a bit guilty, being like, well, they're staying outside?
The people going inside, crazy enough, didn't look guilty at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's interesting to date, but I will say this is kind of like, and I feel like dating now is obviously difficult, but it's kind of like a Love is Blind situation because you kind of have to be emotional first, and talkative first. And maybe that's good.
To a point though, right? Because even like right now, even fourth and fifth dates, it's like, it's going to be a continuation of like, well, we're still just talking. And it's not even like you're not experiencing things together. You're literally just having conversations, which is a lot, I think.
Yeah. And I will say, like, for me, I guess the fear is like you would just go into the friend zone so quickly.
Yeah. I do know somebody that was like, great, they went on a date. They liked each other, and they're like, let's quarantine for 2 weeks, each of us. And then we'll be a bubble, and then we'll start dating. And they did.
We'll start dating. Like, we'll start dating.
Well, they're like, let's go on a real date. Because this one's not a real date. So like, they were both like, I think I like you, and then they went, great, let's not.
Yeah.
We'll quarantine for 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks,
we'll get tested, and then we can bond.
We can actually hang out.
Actually hang out.
Yeah, and now they split each other's places. They go back and forth.
Oh, I thought you were. Yeah, no, I think that's great. Yeah, I think that's fun. I mean, it would be crazy to quarantine for 2 weeks, get tested, and then kiss and be like, yuck. Ew, yuck.
Well, I mean, that happens with a lot of people, right? Like people are like, I'm saving myself for marriage. But then like that honeymoon night, it's like, or that wedding night. Oh my
God. First of all, that wedding night. Okay.
How do I get out of this now?
Yeah. Have you seen those shows where people are like, I've never even kissed anyone. And then it's like, I do. And then they're like, oh, la. And you're like, it's like, okay. First of all, I remember my first kiss and I was just like, is that it? Is that what all the fuss is about? Weird.
It's weird you're talking your teenage voice because weren't you 27?
Yes. Yes. I'm wondering if he was into my vibe. It was very...
I don't know this gentleman, but I can answer for him. Definitely not. Not into that.
I didn't do that, but I'm sure I just went like, my face just...
Like one of those soap opera kisses, you just kind of go, and then just start moving your face around.
Actually, one of the best compliments I ever got was, a castmate of mine. We were joking about something, and she just went, "No, I know Stacey's a good kisser. I can tell." And I was like, "Thank you, thank you." My heart instantly filled. I just was like, "That if you're gonna get complimented on a skill, I think you want it to be on that one."
Yeah, why not? Even though it's like they've never kissed you and they don't know, it's just like they assume it.
They just assume it. And I'm sure if you're seeing me now in this ripped up t-shirt covered in oil and this sweater, you can.
I don't know. This looks like the end of a rom-com. You're in your sweater. I go. You just enter the door right now, and then the person has like the signs or whatever, like Love Actually.
Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Can I tell you that scene in Love Actually when he does that? I can't believe she didn't leave her husband.
To be honest, also, I don't know that movie in the least. I just know about the signs. And I did that in a Second City sketch. I had to come in one time and it was off stage, and props to Ross. I went on break and I whatever the scene was, I forget what it was, but I'm like, oh, this builds up to a love thing. And I knocked on the door and just started like doing some stuff with signs. But I don't know anything about that movie.
You should watch Love Actually because it's really good. It actually is really, really good.
I think I have, like, to be honest, I think I've seen it. But if you ask me, if you ask me who even the characters are, I have zero idea.
I'm sure. I'm not surprised by that. Jen said, I had a boy say, you kiss like 90210, as in the 90s TV show. That is she said, I take that as a compliment. I would too.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. If someone told me,
Ian Ziering.
Has someone ever like said something about your kissing style or whatever that you were like you knew they were kind of saying it as a compliment, but you were just like, what?
Now that I think about it, I don't think anybody has ever mentioned how I kiss ever, which means, is it bad? Maybe I'm a terrible kisser, because you'd think at one point in your life someone would go, oh, you're a good kisser, but I don't know if that's ever come out of anybody's mouth.
Can you imagine someone kissing you going, whoa, you're a good kisser?
Oh, hey.
Hey, I'm liking what you're doing. Round two? Stephanie, oh wow, it's been a minute since Jason's talked about a movie he hasn't seen. Let me tell you, if he's talking about any movie, he couldn't tell you anything besides the title.
You know what? One thing that did also happen this weekend, this isn't going to be big for anybody, but my wife was like, my white wife was like, actually, in this context, I shouldn't say it's my white wife. But she's like, there's this movie that every time it gets mentioned, I'm like, well, she hasn't seen it, so we're getting a divorce. And as a joke, but we watched it. We watched Boys in the Hood, and I was like, oh, this movie.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie. I forgot how good it was, to be quite honest, because I was like, oh yeah, it's nostalgia for me, and it's going to be like, there's points of the movie I'm going to love. But then I watched it, I was like, damn, right. Lawrence Fishburne is good.
That movie's good.
Great.
Jenny says that she doesn't think anyone's ever mentioned how she kisses. Maybe people don't. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know when you would ever say that.
Like you've never kissed and just went, wow.
I mean, I've said it with my eyes.
Oh God, Claire said one time a guy in high school that I liked told me that my nose hairs were cute, and it definitely ruined me forever. Oh yeah, I mean that's something complicated to take. Oh wow, Laura says after my first kiss at 12, the guy spit because I had bad breath. Damn.
Oh, give me a break.
I also just love Nigel. Classic.
Although Nigel, you're here. Someone was requesting that we do a hat parade at some point. A Nigel Downer hat parade. No. Yeah, just so you know.
A Nigel Downer for our for a holiday shenanigan. Mm-hmm. I will tell you. Okay, so I have been watching Friday Night Lights. I am now on season 3.
Okay, then maybe this is one that I maybe should go back to.
I cry almost all the time.
I have the DVD set right here.
Okay. Well, show us if it's right there.
It should be. Well, it's in this thing with all the yearbooks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, we don't need to see you do. We don't need the logistics of the comment.
Okay.
Oh my God, Jason, you're sitting in such a basement chair. Like everyone has that chair in the basement. Okay, that's great. So I
never watched it though.
Okay, but you'll really enjoy. You will really enjoy it.
They're still in the plastic.
I think it's wild to me, Jason, that you haven't watched Friday Night Lights.
Do you know why though? I've told you about this before. It was a Christmas present because I was like, oh man, my wife was like, I know you'll love this show. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's about football. And I was like, okay, great. So I started watching it, and then like 3 episodes in, I was like, wait a minute, he cheated on her. I'm like, this is a fucking soap opera. You've lied to me. You lied to me.
Jason,
it's a backdrop of football where they don't even mention football. It's just Beverly Hills 90210.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not.
And I will tell you. I love, what's his name? Oh my God.
Jason.
I love is it
Coach
Landry?
Taylor?
Landry.
Oh yeah, Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Landry, yeah. Can I tell you this? Okay, so it is so much about football. There's so much football in it. The second season apparently was the infamous writer's strike. So the second season is still fine, but the storylines are wild. But now I'm back into season 3 and I am crying my eyes out.
Even my wife said that 2 and 3 are not the best, but then 4 and 5 are it's amazing again. Or maybe she didn't say season 3. I don't know. But then I saw Stephanie's comment. I'm like, it must track that was it. She said somewhere during it dips at a point.
No, so season 2, they make some huge weird plot choices. Season 3, they're like tying up those loose ends. So like you have to like admire that writing that they're like tying it all up. And then they basically get rid of the first group of cast and then they're bringing in new cast because it's set in a high school. And I will tell you, it is awesome. Taylor Kitsch.
We're bringing in, yeah, of course, Taylor Kitsch, Jesse Plemons.
No, the acting is incredible. Well, let me tell you, I would tell you what is a soap opera and what is not. And Friday Night Lights is an amazing show. And I think it is like a realistic look at like middle America or like small town life. And it's so true. And the casting is amazing. And it's so worth your time.
You know what? It's out now.
I can't believe you would. I'll tell you this. I can't believe you would judge Friday Night Lights and like Ted Lasso. Like
Ted
that's
Lasso
actually
great.
Yeah, but it's so fucked up to me.
Why?
In
Ted
your
Lasso's
brain,
a comedy at least. Like
where he's like, I'm always happy. I can't be affected. Everything's great.
That's not true. You obviously haven't watched Ted Lasso.
I have.
Well, what are you talking about then? He gets affected. He gets affected big time.
No, he gets affected for 3 seconds and he's like, well,
but you can tell he's cracking. He's like suicidal cracking.
But he doesn't actually crack. You don't actually ever see it.
It's one season in.
I'm just telling you, the fact that you would judge Friday Night Lights, which has incredible acting, it's nuanced, it deals with so many different aspects of life, and it's hard to watch. It's like
great
gets
acting
you in your
is the
gut.
woman from Home Alone 2. I told Jan this last night. Home Alone 2, that lady, the pigeon lady. Here's the other thing too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. And here's the other thing too. Have you guys seen Kidding? Have you seen the show Kidding? That's great acting. That's a great show. And it got fucking canceled.
Good.
Are you kidding me? Good.
Oh,
you haven't seen it. I bet you haven't seen one episode.
I don't care. Get that pen out of here. It's just like, of course you love Ted Lasso. That show is good, but it's just someone not allowing reality to hit them. And they're not having human reactions. It's someone being so avoidant.
I can see why people do not like it.
And it's toxic positivity.
It walks that line of being like that everyday sitcom, like even almost a multicam feel, even though it's not multicam. like it has that feel to it, but at the same time, I feel like there's a bit more. It's in between, like a great.
Yes, but what I wanted was a break, was a moment of like loss, a moment of like the real, like what someone's actually going through, and yeah. I just think that you would really like Friday Night Lights. I think it's really great.
Jen loved Kidding, by the way, but she also loved I'm Dying Up Here. What the hell is this? So now I need to know what this is.
Isn't that about the Comedy Store or the
No, it's the Comedy Store documentary is called, I think it's called The Comedy Store.
No. It's a show about it.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Because there was this thing that just came out, and it was did you watch the Comedy Store documentary?
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm Dying Up Here.
Stand-up comedians in Los Angeles audition at Goldie's, which is a comedy store, and give their best to win a chance to perform in front of the customers. So I guess it was correct. Thank you.
I love the smile on your face of how happy you are, but I knew you were going to be right.
I just think it's unbelievable that you will not give Friday Night Lights a chance. Like, I am telling you, Taylor Kitsch is unbelievable. Coach Taylor, Tammy Taylor, I can't. Connie Britton, the acting is so good.
They're all on here. You can see the picture.
But there's some people that are just not great, and it makes me quite upset. But Friday Night Lights is very good. Very good.
Okay.
I will say. I'm also frustrated that you
haven't
haven't
watched. Does anybody have a DVD player?
I'm sure you can rustle one up in the movie theater that you live in. This blue
That's
sheet
true. I could probably
nuts.
find like a Betamax down here or something.
Is there any other colored sheet?
A colored sheet?
Yeah,
oh,
for
any
the
other
back.
color? There's I don't know.
Maybe you can mix it up for our holiday SPECSPOOKULAR, which is this Saturday. Let that focus. Let it focus, please. Jason,
It
are you
doesn't
wearing
focus.
socks in that picture?
I am. I didn't even know
Ew, no shoes? What the hell?
that. No socks. I mean, no shoes.
Ew, I can't. Yeah, those would be some great shows. If you haven't watched them, please do. I also am upset that you haven't watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
You didn't give me your password, and I have not watched it. I don't know where to watch it.
If I had given you my password, would you have watched it?
Possibly at least one episode.
Okay. I'll watch it by myself. I'll just keep enjoying it by myself.
Here, text me your password right now.
No, it'll get caught in the middle of the internet. So Jameson says, ease yourself into Friday Night Lights with the Amy Schumer parody sketch of it. Absolutely not, Jameson. Get out of here with the parody. The show is too good. The show is too good. It's too good. And then
I tried
apparently,
to ease Stacey into the Mandalorian with a quick TikTok. But
Oh yeah, the Mandalorian. You know what I've been seeing from the Mandalorian is I love a Baby Yoda. Do we love a Baby Yoda just holding a little cup of tea, coming out, going, "Oh, it's chilly." Yeah, we love a Baby Yoda. But isn't it?
To be honest, I don't love. I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic in the sense of like some people will tell you what planet their shit is from, and I'm like, I don't know, but I just love Star Wars, the universe, just to go.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Nostalgia, but
No, but I love Star Wars. I love all the movies. Like I think it's amazing, but for me, I can't retain the information. Like the Tashi station
me
that
in anything in life. I'm like, if you have to it's like I grew up loving The Simpsons, but then people are like, well, what about this character? And you're like, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. It's funny when I was watching it. Like that was fine.
It's like, hey, remember when Skywalker went to the planet Gorgon and they were in the tiki bar, and it's like, what the fuck? No, I'm too busy thinking about how I kiss. Get out of here.
Although Charlie does talk about the cantina a lot.
Well, there's a lot of shit going on at that cantina, and let me tell you, it looks like a bit of a dark place.
We used to play 21 questions, and everything. I always go, okay, is your character from the cantina? And his answer would always be yes.
Yes. Well, I saw on TikTok this woman taking a game of Guess Who and removing the characters and putting in characters of the housewives. And I was like, well, now I want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jameson wants Jason reviews Friday Night Lights and Stacey reviews The Mandalorian. Oh, that you wouldn't even want that because it would just be me being like, fucking Baby Yoda screwed up yet again. And he went, he, and we all was forgiven and we got back in the ship and it all kind of worked out.
If I remember correctly, the first 3 episodes of Friday Night Lights, mine would be the same of like, yeah, okay, so he cheated on fucking, and now he's in a coma. She cheated on him with his friend, also on the football team. I remember
Jason.
and then he's in a coma or
episodes,
some shit. Like, what the fuck, man? It's all the tropes of a soap opera right away.
Jason, the three episodes of Friday Night Lights that you're talking about are all football based. Someone becomes paralyzed from a game.
Yeah, but the plot points, if you were writing the A, B, and C story of this, it doesn't matter the outcome of the football game. It's about...
Yes, but Jason, they're talking about...
Also, I don't want to see a show about a football game. Like, that's not what I'm saying.
Then what the hell do you want to see?
Here's the thing, and Nigel's in the chat. He knows the planet Borgon is not in Star Wars canon. Around the same time when my wife was trying to sell me on Friday Night Lights, this show came out called Last Chance U. And Last Chance U, if you haven't seen it, the first season of that is... You would, if you saw it, you'd be like,
Jason,
it's real.
The thing that's probably not sitting with you right now is the fact that Friday Night Lights, these characters are nuanced, and that we have to see the exposition of these characters in the first 3 episodes. So first of all, we're going to see... No, Jason, it's life. People have emotions and make choices, good and bad, and that is life. Jenny says, can you guys just watch 12 Dates of Christmas and get along? No. I'm going to watch it for sure.
I did watch 4 Christmases this weekend.
Oh, is that with Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
He's yummy.
It's actually pretty funny.
He is so funny. Like, first of all,
last hour, but yeah.
Wedding Crashers, I don't know if it holds up, but I remember seeing Vince Vaughn in Wedding Crashers and being like, that's the man I need to smooch.
I believe that. Vince Vaughn is like Swingers Time is like that's Chris Pratt, but like as a man.
No. I don't like Vince Vaughn in Swingers. I want Vince Vaughn like beefed up and just a little like laissez-faire. And him in Wedding Crashers, I was like, ooey, ooey.
He did a season, what was that one called? Like the Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey.
True Detective.
He did the second season and it was not that good. He was good.
No. But there's something about him that is so swoon-worthy. It's very yumyum.ca.
Okay.
Very much that. Stephanie, have a go at Friday Night Lights. I will tell you, there are some... Okay, first of all, Coach Taylor is just like, ooey, ooey. Taylor Kitsch, yummy, yummy. Okay,
I get it.
All going to love Matt Saracen, Matt Saracen is such a... layered and sad character that we all either relate to or have seen. You haven't mentioned
Jesse Plemons yet.
Jesse Plemons is very funny, and then season 2 takes a weird turn, and now he's kind of sorting it out, but he's a superior actor as well. He's also very attractive. There's something about him that I find.
Yeah. By the way, I'll just say, Kayla, I actually agree with you. I didn't mean it that way, that it was good and he was a great actor, and it was just off. That True Detectives was not good the second season.
That's okay. They often aren't, you know. It's like there's so many remakes. They just remade Selena. Didn't need it. The movie's incredible.
What did they remake? Like as a TV show they remade
Yeah,
Selena?
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, also I watched Prom. That movie Prom with Meryl Streep, the musical with James Corden. Terrible.
I heard my parents listening to it the other night. It was they cranked it up and the musical was going on.
I will tell you, if you want to watch a movie that doesn't make any sense, like I wish we had watched it for like a Regulars movie, because we would have had a field day.
Well, we could. And we got to find another one soon. As soon as we hit 600.
Exactly.
600, everybody.
Wait, hold on a second. Is Taylor Kitsch Canadian?
I thought the same thing, but then I thought if I bring this up, Stacey's going to murder me.
Why?
Because you're like, we've talked about it a billion times is what I thought you were going to say. And I was like, well, I don't remember these things.
Well, pump the brakes, projection.
I don't say a lot of things in life because I'm like, well, that's going to be the outcome. So I'll just be quiet. Yeah, my parents had the same thing that Megan's saying. They're like, James Corden, great, but like not the role for him.
I will tell you this. James Corden plays a gay man, and it is over the top in a way where you're like, oh, what? Like it's bad. Prom is the storyline of Prom makes no sense. Like the whole movie makes no sense. I couldn't.
Well, my parents' other review for it was like, it shouldn't be a movie. It should just be like, if we did see it when it was on stage, it would probably be a great show to go see on stage.
That's your parents being so kind. Like, what's going on with Meryl Streep? Like, what's happening? Is she just having fun now?
Probably.
It's
they
just
also
crazy.
tried to watch Mank. Is Mank any good? Anyone watching that?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It's David Fincher's new one with Gary Oldman and some people.
I can't take it on. I'm just like, I'm so physically soft, emotionally soft. I can't take it on. I can't. Friday Night Lights is taking it out of me. Like I have to take breaks because I get in a really low point.
You're on season 3 right now. Is that where are you?
Oh yes, I'm very much already on the Taylor Kitsch IG. Very much chamber. It is wonderful and gorgeous. It's usually him with like a wide brimmed hat going on going off roading in Vancouver, going on like a beautiful wilderness trip, and the way that he speaks is wow.
You know what Friday Night Lights could have used?
What?
Look at this.
Honestly, they have that. It's Landry in the first season.
I love Landry.
Landry's just such a nerd. But then you can see that he's getting a bit beefy as the seasons go on, and it's a really delicious progression. I just loved your toxic girlfriend going, "You're a babe, and this girl's terrible. You will never speak to her." I had found a few pictures. I'll have to bring out. I always forget to bring my yearbook out, and it's always too late. But we'll do it. I'm really excited. So I guess we can come to an end. Do you have anything else you want to say today?
I'm going to eat fucking pizza like crazy the second we're off this thing.
I'm so jealous. Well, I just wanted to say, if you were joining new or you missed it the first time, we are throwing this Saturday, December 19th, 9 p.m. at youtube.com/theregulars. We are doing a Regulars holiday SPECSPOOKULAR. We are going to have a huge holiday party. We have a huge announcement coming this week, which is super exciting that we will say. And we've got so many things planned. So it's going to be a really fun time.
That's right.
I want to thank everyone also for just like subscribing and liking and sharing. It means the absolute world. We are on the road to 600.
We're flying. We're flying there now. It's great.
We're flying. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you've thought about it, do it. If you listen to this primarily, hey, why don't you just give us a like, just in case if we ever go live, you get notified. It would mean the world. And once we get to 600, we'll do another movie night, which was a huge success.
That holiday will forever be in my movie memories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was really, really fun. So 600, we'll do another movie night. We are on our journey on the road to 1,000. I relate all love now
to would you be there for my chemo? That's how I relate every bit of love at this point.
Would you be there for his chemo? Would you? Oh, honey, I just like the mom was like, "Oh, you're definitely going to get cancer." I was like, "Who wrote this? Did my mom do Punch Up?" So we are on the journey to 1,000 subscribers. We're super excited to have you all. This is just a joy. So if you're having a soft day, we're there with you. If you're having a firm day, send us positive vibes, and we will see you all on Wednesday. Yes?
Bye.
Bye.